Because I'm in the business of fixing foot odor, I have personally tested virtually every foot product on the market to see what actually works. If you are watching this, you're likely dealing with persistent, embarrassing foot odor, and you are tired of searching for a permanent cure. Which brings us to Carpe Foot Lotion. Their formula uses a clinical-strength active ingredient called aluminum sesquichlorohydrate. It legitimately blocks sweat. This chart shows how we evaluate these products in the real world. We plot the time needed to apply them on the vertical axis against how effectively they stop odor on the horizontal axis. The dilemma with most products isn't the formula, it's the effort. A scientifically perfect formula is useless if the application process demands so much time and effort that you quit using it by day 3. Think about a typical morning. The alarm got snoozed, you are rushing out the door. You are running on pure autopilot. If you apply Carpe out of the shower, the physical reality is that the clear lotion stays cold, wet, and slick on your skin for several minutes. It does not dry quickly. This creates immediate friction points. You either wait around, or you force your socks over wet lotion. And because your hands are now covered in sticky residue, you have to go back to the sink to wash them again. Those extra 30 to 60 seconds of hassle completely break your established morning autopilot. Any routine that adds messy friction to a rushed morning will inevitably be abandoned. You'll skip the application, and the odor will return. To fix the problem, we need to correct a major biological misconception. Sweat itself doesn't actually stink. The real culprits are the naturally occurring bacteria living on your skin. When you wear closed shoes, those bacteria feed on your sweat, creating foul-smelling byproducts. This comparison table shows exactly how different products attack the problem. Carpe is an antiperspirant. It physically plugs your sweat ducts with aluminum salts. MyFootology is a deodorant. It ignores the sweat volume entirely and directly targets the odor-causing bacteria. The ultimate outcomes are distinct. One prevents moisture. The other prevents the chemical breakdown that causes the smell. Here is the trade-off of the antiperspirant approach. If you only manage to reduce your sweat by 50%, the surviving bacteria still have enough food to create the exact same foul smell. Treating the sheer volume of sweat on your feet is a completely different medical approach than treating a severe odor problem. The dermatological reality of antiperspirants is that they must be applied at night. The aluminum salts need hours sitting on completely dry skin to migrate into the ducts and form tight plugs. But foot odor is an environmental reality. It develops while your feet are trapped inside closed shoes, actively sweating for 10 hours during the day. Applying Carpe before bed is logistically easier. You aren't wearing socks and the lotion has time to dry. But it fails to protect your feet the next afternoon when the bacteria are most active. You are left with an impossible choice. Use it in the morning and ruin your fast-paced routine, or use it at night and lose effectiveness when you actually need it. Carpe is ultimately selling a nighttime solution to a strictly daytime problem. I built the MyFootology Roll-On as a low-friction, morning-optimized alternative. It is an alcohol-based deodorant engineered for people who are short on time. As you can see right here in this macro shot, an alcohol-based liquid evaporates off the skin in seconds. You don't have to wash your hands, and your socks can go on immediately. Bringing back our comparison table, you can see how this affects your daily experience. Instead of dealing with messy, wet lotion, the morning friction drops to 0 because it dries in seconds. The honest trade-off of the deodorant is this. It stops the smell instantly, but if you have an extreme sweating issue, your socks may still get slightly damp. A fast-drying product aligns perfectly with your natural human behavior, making it incredibly easy to build a habit that actually works. This flowchart shows which product to choose based on your primary symptom. For extreme sweat volume, follow the wet socks path to a nighttime antiperspirant. For mostly odor and limited morning time, follow the bad smell path to the MyFootology Roll-On. Success depends entirely on matching the correct active ingredient to your specific underlying symptom. If you need to kill bad smells fast without slowing down your morning, I recommend the MyFootology Foot Deodorant Roll-On. You can also choose the Foot Reset Kit for $19.97, which adds a specialized shoe spray to your daily process. The kit provides a strategic advantage. Treating your skin stops new odor from forming today, while treating your shoes kills the bacteria already living inside your footwear from yesterday. Managing foot odor requires daily action. It is a daily habit, not a temporary one-time fix. A foot care routine will only permanently stop odor if the process is fast and easy enough.